the truth.
What's going on, guys? It's Revive here, and DLC 2 has been announced for Call of Duty World War II. Of course, it'll come first on PS4 for 30 days, and then Xbox and PC will get the DLC. But this DLC is a little bit different from the last because they're kind of specifying and hinting, and well, not hinting, but talking and not giving us too much information. So I guess it's hinting on the fact that there might be dogfights implemented on this DLC for the war mode. We're going to talk about that last. Right now, we're going to go and talk about the 3 multiplayer maps and the zombies, and then we'll talk about the war map. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with the first map called Egypt, in which the description reads, head to the battlefields of northern Africa and the Egyptian pyramid, where the players will fight in and around the ancient ruins at Giza. If I pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry. The map features an interior temple in the center rife for domination matches, with more open exterior lanes to either side. So I'm guessing there's going to be like this big old pyramid in the middle. B flag's going to be inside that pyramid, and it's going to be super crazy to capture B flag. Explosions, shotguns, C4, you name it. And we can go around the pyramids, which is pretty cool, I think. The next map is Dunkirk, in which the description reads, the map features a large, open, and dangerous beach area flanked by tight interiors through the buildings lining the beachfront. Sniping can be effective here, though aggressive running and gunning can also pay off. So I guess this one could be a just well-rounded map, I guess. There's probably going to be a huge beach where there's going to be a crap load of snipers. So for people who don't like snipers, or for people who like getting sniper kills, you might want to hit that spot up, or you might want to avoid that spot depending on where you are on snipers. The last map is V2, a rocket development and test site located in rural Germany. V2 is a tight, ultra-fast paced map with a launch tower sitting in the map center. Short to mid-range engagements are dominant here, with fast and furious gameplay throughout. So this is one where a lot of people are saying it's going to be a pretty small map. I obviously don't think it's going to be smaller than Shipment. I think Shipment is the smallest map in Call of Duty history. Maybe you can argue probably Rust. Nuketown is definitely not the smallest, but I'm guessing that it's going to have a Nuketown vibe, because looking at the little picture, there's a lot of color. It seems like a good contrast. So I'm guessing that it could be roughly the size of Nuketown, right? That's my guess. They say ultra fast. Nuketown was pretty ultra fast, and it did have a lot of medium to short range gunfights. So we'll have to see once we actually get the map. For the Shadow Throne, which is the next chapter on zombies, it pretty much reads that the Nazi zombie experience takes players into the heart of Nazi Germany. Here they will confront a desperate and evil regime. Berlin is burning, and Dr. Straub monstrous army is hell-bent on purging his city of the Allied invaders. So pretty much a zombies map in the heart of Germany. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I'm not a big zombie person, so I don't have too much info. I don't know what to talk about zombies, right? And last but not least, Operation Husky, which is the one that's kind of hyped up with the aerial dogfights. I'll talk about that and some of my opinions later on after I read the description, in which it reads, Operation Husky, whose namesake referred to the Allied invasion of Sicily, once again, if I pronounce these wrong, I'm sorry, is centered on an Allied action to retrieve intelligence on the location-sensitive German targets in the ports of Palermo, once again, sorry, and Naples. In the new war mode offering, players will gather intel, transmit to HQ, and then take to the skies to clear the area of enemy fighter planes in order to make way for Allied bombers. So that pretty much is saying that there will be some part or some little section in the war mode in which we have to get on some airplanes and kind of defeat bombers. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a nice little change. Call of Duty, I don't think, has ever had something similar to this where we can have actual dogfights. Anytime you're in an airplane, it's pretty much a kill streak. It only lasts for a couple seconds, and in this case, it seems like we're gonna get a whole aerial dogfight, which I think is pretty cool. I'm guessing it's not gonna be exactly like Battlefield, because Battlefield's way of flying planes is honestly a little more difficult, since Battlefield overall is just a bit more of a realistic game. They focus a little more on realism. It's a great game too. Call of Duty, on the other hand, is more of an arcade shooter. So I'm guessing these planes are going to be easy to drive. For those like me who suck at driving the airplanes in Battlefield, this will probably be a lot more easier. It's going to be a lot more little arcade-ish, but I'm still not mad. I'm still kind of happy that they're adding some sort of change to this game. I always say this game needs a little bit more creativity, and I think that's definitely the type of creativity we need. Maybe some dogfights. Call of Duty really hasn't done that, so we'll have to see how this works out. I hope it works out for the best, because you never know. Just imagine if this aerial dogfight works out nice, like it works out perfectly. Who knows? Maybe World War II will see, and you know, I doubt it, but maybe Sledgehammer will be like, oh, okay, the dogfight thing actually worked. What if we had a separate game mode of nothing but dogfights? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'd have that over a Battle Royale game mode. My phone just went off, whoops, sorry. I'd rather have that over a Battle Royale game mode, straight up. I think dogfights are pretty cool, they're pretty fun, and the thing is, it's gonna be a little bit, well, I won't say a lot more fun than Battlefield, because that's probably not true, but it'll be a little more easier to drive. And I guess, you know, for some people who suck at driving airplanes on Battlefield like me, it'll be a little bit more enjoyable since I won't be crashing all the time. Probably crash a few times, or probably crash into people, right? But, you know, it'll be a little easier to drive. So I'm gonna like that, right? Of course, there are gonna be some people who won't, but I think it's still a pretty cool thing that they're doing. And I wouldn't mind if this thing works out, if the dogfight works out, I would love to see this as a separate game mode. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Would you, if the dogfight thing works out, would you want to see it as a separate game mode? Because I'm pretty sure we all would. It seems like it would be something pretty cool and interesting in Call of Duty, as I don't think it's ever been done, right? But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. I hope you did like it. Let me know what are your thoughts on DLC 2 just by reading these descriptions. What do you think this is going to feel like? Do you think it's going to be a good DLC? It's going to be a terrible DLC? Let me know your thoughts down below. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I do post every other day. Unless it's breaking news with Call of Duty, I'll definitely try to post on it immediately. And if you don't like World War II, trust me, I try to keep up to date with Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, whenever it comes out, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, all that good stuff. So it's not just World War II, it's Call of Duty stuff in general. But thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, subscribe, like this video, guys. It really helps me out. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.